Good evening, how do you follow that? I am Rick Payne. I did my Masters in Organisational Behaviour here a longer time ago than I'd care to remember. And I now work at the Institute of Chartered Accountants. And as an accountant, I've been set a KPI this evening. Where's Louisa? Louisa, over there. She said if I don't manage to inspire at least 2 people tonight to volunteer, then I haven't done my job properly. So I, as you heard, came along last year as a donor and was inspired to volunteer as a mentor, which basically involves working with a current student for 6 months, helping them through what is probably inevitably, if you're going to study at Birkbeck, some form of transition. We did all of our work over the phone, as it turns out. I have never met my mentee face-to-face yet, but I'm still hopeful we might manage to be in the same place at the same time. So why do I volunteer? Well, there's 3 reasons. I wanted to give something back, as everybody here does, I suppose. But I have a real passion for lifelong learning, and Birkbeck, as we know, is uniquely placed to give that opportunity to anyone who has the will and desire to learn. And it was brought home to me how important this was at another Birkbeck event 2 weeks ago when we had Professor Grattan talking about the future of work. And she'd been on a Davos panel, chairing a panel on robotics and artificial intelligence. And if anyone's been watching Humans at the moment, we do need to keep learning. I also am very grateful because I probably wouldn't have my job that I currently have without Birkbeck. I have a boss who's probably a closet academic, and I wouldn't have been able to live with his requirements without my Birkbeck degree. I also wanted, my second reason was to recapture a sense of being at Birkbeck, and all of the ways that I can engage with Birkbeck enable me to do that. It's amazing, again, I'm sure you've all experienced this, that some of your best friends, Jules, you're over there, are people you met while you were studying at Birkbeck. And events like this, where I can speak to someone about text and dictators, about church architecture, and about electron microscopes, where else could you do that? And lastly, I just wanted to maintain my coaching skills. I trained as a coach, I did my dissertation on coaching, and the mentoring seemed to give me a great opportunity to just continue to develop my coaching skills. And hopefully I helped my mentee. So that leaves me with the question that I'd ask you is, could you do this? Could you volunteer as a mentor? And the programme is being expanded. And you don't have to be a qualified coach. By any means, there's great training available to enable you to be a mentor, and I'm sure many of you have mentored in other guises in any case. But I was just reminded of a quote from Carl Rogers, the father of counselling psychology. And he said, when he was talking about his counselling practice, "I realise there's something I do before I start a counselling session. I let myself know that I am enough. Not perfect. Perfect wouldn't be enough. There is nothing this person can do or say or feel that I can't feel in myself. I can be with him. I am enough." Tricia.